going on, man? How you doing? Get that back over from the room. Yeah, the duck is finally integrated into the stream. We'll talk a bit of work. It won't be possible with the help of farm tech though. Yeah, I think I'm a good human now. Yeah, it's integrated into the stream now. It wouldn't have been possible with the help of farm tech though. He done all the code and everything and helped like loads with other stuff. We are working on a version 2, which is the space deco, but we haven't started on that yet. I was going to today, but it's already quite late. Yeah, there's a space deco now. Yeah, we haven't got around to doing space deco yet though. He will be the next one. Space deco is going to be completely custom. So rather than playing the, like at the moment, we just cycle the deck on and off. By doing that, it always starts back on the first song, which is a bit annoying. So the deco Mark II Space deco we're going to be doing. We're going to be using a DF player, as somebody suggested. And an ESP. And apparently that way, I'll sneeze now. Excuse me. That way we should be able to like load our own custom MP3 tracks onto there, like sound effects and songs, etc. And play them apparently, like whatever ones we want. FarmTech has been working hard on the code for a good couple of days now. Just like it was probably good enough on version 1, but he's a bit of a perfectionist. So yeah, he's been reiterating and making adjustments. And just now, before I started streaming, I finally finished soldering up the retrobright setup. It's nowhere near as bright as I was expecting, but I don't know, I think it might be okay. So I'm gonna whiten these. And another controller that needs whitening. Let's have a look where it is. Let me try and move all these stupid cases I've got now everywhere. I need to get like some shelving. I was looking at ones on Amazon which are cheap, but all the reviews seem to like show them going like incredibly mouldy after a short period of time, and I really don't want any mouldy things in my house. I think these are ones we whitened before. There's like a slight difference. Yo, what's going on, FarmTech? We must have summoned him by talking to him. I saw the retrobright box, nice. Yeah, I just finished doing the power injection on it. And also the lid. So these ones we might do, because there is a slight colour difference between the shell and the back case on these. Let's see if there's any others. There's one in the box there. Let's have a look what else we've got here. Any of these looking to be yellow? This one is, but because it's compared to a non-stock backplate, it looks a bit like a mushroom grow box. Shh, don't tell anybody. They'll be on to me otherwise. Alright, let's strip some of these controllers down and figure out what box we're actually going to put them into. I'll see if I can fit them in here, but I don't know how many I'll fit in here. 1, 2, I think I'd only fit 1 in there. Might put them in the box I originally intended to, but then I'm going to have to remember if I put multiple in the same box, which ones are which. How many could we fit in here? Let's have a look. Because I got this one forward, it's got a little handle on it and everything. So I guess we only need the white parts, because I guess the pink parts are fine. Hopefully the metal parts will be fine. I got a feeling that these cushions might not survive, but we can make replacement ones. Okay, so I can fit one in there, at least. 2. So I think we can only fit 2 in at a time. Okay, so we'll put this one in first. I'll put this one back. So I'll put that back in the box. It'd be nice if I had something that's like a real good test, like a really good yellowed one. We do have another shell here, a white one. Slightly discoloured. Oh my days. God damn it, fanfare. I was not expecting that. Is that worth 50k? You always seem to get me once per stream. So as I'm like when I'm least expecting it, I didn't have any music playing then either. Right, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I wanted to strip this controller down to take the plastics off this, I guess. That was hard. Oh, I've stickered this one up as well. I can already tell that this is one of the aftermarket stickers that I put on there. They're slightly different looking because they're not printed on like a ribbon printer or anything. So I should be able to remove this. It hasn't been on you that long. Hopefully. I'll just put a new one on. It's not the end of the world. There you go. Did you see the little leaderboard that we added as well? The real-time leaderboard on the bottom of the screen, Michael. I think we added that last stream. I think. Just gonna quickly strip this one down here. I should probably sit down to do this. I'm just standing up. It'd be easier looking down myself. Let's move these things. Still got like crap on my seat and I couldn't be bothered to move it. I haven't really got much room on the workbench. So. Oh, I'm moving the duck cam, my bad. There you go. I was trying to like move them boxes to put my phone there. Forgot that that's what I've got the duck cam on right now. I haven't got around to setting up the USB extension cable and moving everything back yet. Because they came yesterday. 2 USB extension cables. We had to move the computer to do the duck cam. So everything's like it's junky right now. Like more junky than normal. Oh, dropping screws here. I think these are all aftermarket screws as well on here. I must replace all the screws on this. Trying to keep track of what goes with what now. So the back of that with this has got pink grips, hasn't it? So this, and this. Okay, this, and then these. Do we do the bumpers and stuff? And the triggers? The moment I'm going to say no. They can't be asked to take them off. But we will see if they look different. Once we're done, we'll do them as well. Okay, just 7, 4, 6 higher now. Yeah, there's some high rollers in chat. Mainly farm tech. He's sitting at I don't even know how much right now. Let's have a look. 2.5 mil. It's just a bit insane. Okay, so these all just about fit up. Back up. Damn. How much points do you even have, Michael? That's a big spend. Nice. Yeah, Deco Mark II will be even better. Not much. Deco's worth it though. Yeah, Farm Tech counts in how many Decos he can have. I think it's his only purpose for saving up these points, so you can jump scare me. Right, so I've got everything laid out in here. I'm gonna put some goggles on and find some chemicals. Where the hell are the goggles? We had them on yesterday. So where are they? They are somewhere. Why is my music not playing still either? Let's have a look. I did Squish in the stream in like 2 days. I wonder what's happened to him if he's playing now. I think he's a big video gamer now. Yeah, jump scares are funny. Yeah, not for me. No, they're funny at times. After I jump. Let's see if we can find some goggles. Goggles. Where would goggles be? This is why I need to get like shelving, so I can be a bit more organised. The problem with goggles is they're like transparent, so they're a bit hard to see. Yo, what's going on, James? How are you doing this evening? Evening. Yo, what's going on, Pico? How are you doing too? Just gonna find where to put the goggles. Because it would be nice to be using goggles when I'm pouring this stuff out. Oh wait, I can see them. Nice. I was going to say, oh fuck it. I found some. Good, thanks. Yeah, I'm good. Thank you very much. Oh, seems like we're having some internet issues, like with the frame dropping now and again. Let me know if it becomes an issue. We did try lowering the the bit rate. So it might be causing some issues. I can't wait to get better internet. Should be getting £1 of salt delivered today. Damn. You need to share some with me. Like I'm almost out. I can literally see the roll on this thing. I can see the blue. It's not good. I've been using this a bit now to tin wires. Oh, that got. Nice, thank you very much for the like. Deco repping hard. Even with his spazzy arms, because I couldn't put them back together properly. Alright, I am going to... Damn, we've got all this plastic by here. I finished doing the retrobright setup. I done the power injection cables today. And I soldered the... what's it called? LED strips on the roof, I was going to call this. A lid, isn't it? Yeah, on the lid. So I'm going to go into here now and try to pour this chemical in here. So I gotta go and get this chemical and carefully pour it out into the plastic box. Oh, can't let that go in from in here. You're trying to like scare me when I'm bloody pouring chemicals. I see how it is. Alright, let's get this thing poured out. Alright, I'm sketched out by doing this because it's a long way down. To the bottom of the box, I'm going to have to pour this very slowly. Okay. So that's, I don't even know how many litres I put in there, a good couple of litres. I'm going to top it up with some distilled water. And a bit more of this peroxide, just to get it up to level a bit more. Okay. The problem is some of these are like floating slightly. Something like plastic and heavy on top would be handy. Right, now I've got to try and get this into this box. Very carefully carry this over. And place this inside this other box. Trying to move these into like reasonable positions. Put the lid on. Looks like sardine Breaking Bad in here right now. All these darling containers chemicals in this box. Right. Where did I put the remote? Here it is. So that all, kind of fake, that's all on. Anything we haven't got is heat. So I don't know if it's going to be as effective. So just put that thing on. Gonna get some foil to go on top now. Alright, hopefully that works. Because yeah, I've just used many litres of chemicals. And I've only barely like covered the things. I'm probably maybe gonna have to like rotate them and stuff, I don't know. But that's all plugged in. Right, I'm back. Again, some drop frames going on. What box? We can't see it. Yeah, you can't see the box. It's in the other room. I haven't got a camera for that. But that's on in the other room now. I am back here now though. So I need to put this controller to the side. Oh, where can I put it? There. I need to keep all of these parts safe. Because, oh wait, I remembered I left one bit in the Better Living 2 chemistry. Yeah, it looks brightish. Like I walk in the room and if I have something like white, oh well I could earlier because I just put foil on top. But I could see like things in the room glowing. So it must be doing like something. And I can see the white cables glowing which are like near the box. What I come in here to find? Oh yeah, I know. A button. Yesterday when I took everything out the ultrasonic cleaner I left one button in there. That's going to take a good couple of hours. The, what's it called? Ultrasonic cleaner? No, it's not an ultrasonic cleaner. It is a retrobright setup. That's the one. Like the UV whitening. Especially because we haven't got any like heat. So we've got all the parts here anyway. I just don't know how long it's going to take to whiten them. So I should probably put these somewhere safe so I don't lose them. Let's have a look. Where can I put these safe? Okay, I've put them to the one side. I definitely need to pick up some more solder though. It's nothing worse than starting to run out of everything. These are some of the stuff that we got for, I don't think it's these boards, for the next duck. I've never used one of these modules before though. DF player. But luckily Farm Tech is super smart and he seems to know how to do it all, thank God. Because I would not know where to begin. Why can I not find? I'm looking for like a little board. I forgot where they are though. I keep saying I'm going to organise stuff. We did buy a label maker, but I could not get it working at all with the computer. I don't even know where I've put it now. I've already lost it. I grabbed my solder on stream and thought the tube was empty. I still had a bit left. Nice, yeah. I'm almost out completely. Got a bit of this one left. It's like a big thick boy. I should have been using this for tinning the entire time when I'm tinning wires, to be honest, or the tip. And when I'm actually soldering to components, I should have been saving the thinner one for. But I've just been using the thin one non-stop. But being thin, I absolutely fly through it. Oh, dark. 5 likes on the screen, thank you very much. Ducky doing his little ducky dance. Trying to find, we've got, I even forgot where they are, or what they're called. They're like a power regulator, I think is what they're called. But I don't know where I would have put them. Trying to put everything together we need for the next ducks. We need an ESP, which I hope works, because I don't know if you guys can see the dent in the top of this case. The housing right there. Nice, JFix is on 2 million. Do you like the little scrolling thing we added right here? I'm not too sure if you've seen it last stream. Going across the bottom of the screen right here. With everybody's name in the top 5. We might extend it to top 10. Depends on what everybody thinks. This is the printer that I bought. I did have one idea that I didn't try. Is trying to connect it with a USB cable. Even though it does say somewhere on the website, like to do on Windows or something like that, download the app on the Windows Store. So, I don't know. And it is a Bluetooth printer. I paid it via Bluetooth, but I just couldn't see how to connect it in the thing. J-Fix is smoking cigars and hanging out in the beach club with all those winnings. Yeah, he definitely is. He's bowler now. You guys are all peasants to him. Quickly plug in this printer and see if I can get this thing to work by like being plugged into the computers. I don't know if that'll work. I think ESP will fit in the printer. You want me to make an ESP control printer now, is it? What's it called? It's called an Elko, I think. Okay, let me try going to Power Templates. No, local templates. I don't know. How do I make a template? Create a new template. And text. Double click to edit. Why won't it let me type? What's going on? Yeah. What the Okay, there you go. It says double click, but like I want to like quadruple bazillion click. I don't know what's going on there. I hate this editor. Oh my god. How the hell do you even rotate this text? I want to say I can rotate. I'm getting the hang of this. JFix, first place is waiting for you. It is, you're not far away, James. Alright, how do I change the font on this? It's all like VIP, VIP. Oh, I can't even search either. Alright, so we'll just go with the one. I don't even delete this stupid thing. Delete. How do I make this bigger? No, sorry, I just click print to see if it works. Still not showing up. Oh, I'm so confused. I thought this printer would be easy. Does anybody know to set up like a Bluetooth label printer on the PC? I tried to do this yesterday and I couldn't get it to work. Yeah, I don't know why this thing is so difficult. I'll show you what I'm trying to figure out now. Let's see, window capture. There you go. Yeah, this app here Is it a Windows issue? I have no idea. This is like technically meant for mobile, but it does say you can, like, the app is compatible with Windows 10. This app, and it's from the Microsoft Store. So that must mean it's possible to work and use it on what's it called? On Windows 10. But whenever I go to print, it doesn't give me the option. And it's connected via Bluetooth as well. But like in all the apps documentation, it says to go like up the top right, and there's a is your printer listed in the devices in control panel? In control panel, I'm not too sure. It's in device manager. Did you install printer and devices? No, because technically it's a Bluetooth one. So I'm not too sure. I couldn't find any drivers or anything. I even went on the official website. There's no drivers for this one. There is for other ones, which are like specifically only for mobile. No, mobile for PC. Hardware and sound, I guess. Devices and printers. Let's have a look. Not under printers, but it's showing up under unspecified Bluetooth peripheral device. Status paid. Standard serial or Bluetooth link. Bluetooth. So yeah, I'm super confused. Oh, did I miss somebody subscribing? It's Andy lurking at it. Anyway, it's Andy was lurking at it. Did I miss that coming up? Let's replay activity. Okay, we're not getting it showing up for some reason. When people sub, the duck is meant to dance, and we're meant to get stuff popping up on the screen. Don't know why that's not working. Yeah, I have tried updating drivers and stuff, and it's told me that I'm on the best driver. I have to go to properties. I have to go to device manager to that device. Try it again. Device manager. We go down to it's connected via Bluetooth. P21 update driver. The best drivers for your device are already installed. So yeah, I'm super confused. Yeah, I was thinking it's a driver. But it should work via Bluetooth, so it shouldn't require driver, but Melco P21 driver. Gonna just see if I can find anything on Google. It's got it as a generic driver. On Google, it just says to operate the Nelco P21 label maker. Download the Nelco app from the Google Play or App Store, as it does not use traditional PC drivers. Connect via Bluetooth within the app to edit and print labels using templates, or use GitHub script for technical setups. It says compatibility. This device uses Bluetooth to connect with iOS and Android devices, but a Windows app is also available. So I'm so confused. I thought it would be nice and easy. Yeah, I'm so confused by this printer. I thought it would be like nice and easy to set up. It probably is if I use an app. Oh, that's all. Thank you very much for the like on the stream. Like, it's not the best apprentice anyway, but I thought it would have been like easy to get set up. Like, we've got the app and everything. Where's the app to? Here. But like in the desktop app, it doesn't show. Oh, what's it called? Like an option to connect. In like the instructions everywhere, it says to like connect via the app to the device. We've clicked this, but it doesn't do anything. So that's the one we've got. So yeah, it's the most confusing. It's the reset of label printer that is not working. It's hang on pay. I don't think so, because it's paid with the oh, what did I just do? Bluetooth. Just accidentally removed Bluetooth from the how do I get that back into my bloody taskbar now? On the pop-up bar here. Yes, paid. So that's what I don't understand. Don't connect it with the USB cable, might have, but that hasn't done anything either. Okay, so I've just knocked it on now. You might be able to see like a little green light there. Let's try going back to the Nelco app. So we've got this here, print. It's just not showing up here. Makes no sense. I just don't think it works. Unless I'm missing something. So yeah, nothing even good here. Now it's just taking me to a user manual. So we've got the user manual for the P21 support and troubleshooting maybe. Nope, nothing useful on there. No drivers. There's drivers for a PL70EBT. Do we just try installing them? This. Just gonna try this other driver and just maybe see if that works. Because they're like from the same company, just a complete like fingers crossed kind of thing. How the hell did I must have dropped the mic all the way down there? There you go. Oh, it's trying to connect now, so maybe I need to remove it from here. Remove. How do I get this into pairing mode now? That's the same. Yes. Red light now on there. Just says search printer. Just clicking the button furiously now, nothing is happening. So knocking it off and try knocking it back on. Oh, I get a red light still now. I think the label has just moved slightly though. Okay, so we have a green light. Does it work from the phone app? I have no idea. I've not tried the phone app because my phone screen is like knackered and I don't think I've got much room to download apps on there at the moment. It's just a hassle to try to use. Long press power button. Okay. Long press the power button. So you got one LED on it, that's the problem though, and it's below where it's on the button, as my thumb is on. Be nice if it had like some haptic feedback or the light somewhere else so I could see it. Don't even know if this app will pick it up to be honest, but I was just hoping. I don't think it will though, to be honest. Maybe I was being too hopeful. Oh, we're getting quite a lot of drop frames as well, guys, like 22%. Is the stream buffering quite a bit? Yeah, I don't think this is going to. Let me try looking for Bluetooth. See if I can find if I add Bluetooth device, search. Yeah, showing up when I look for it on Bluetooth device on the computer. Let's try connecting. Yeah, showing us a Bluetooth device in Windows. Oh, I got a blue light on you. I've not seen that before. I've never seen a blue light on the printer before. It's a blue light on it for some reason now. Let's try going to customization, print. No, still not showing up. Oh, it's gone back green now. Connecting. Pin on the device. No, I don't think it's there. Try connecting to this one. Okay, device is ready to go. I don't know. We had a blue light for a second, but now it's green. But I'm connected now. No, it doesn't when I go to print. If I refresh this, nothing. Still nothing. If I click this button once here though, I will print a test label. So like, it prints. So we know like, it's working. There's a refresh button there. Yeah, I've clicked the refresh button. It doesn't do anything when you click it. In the all the documentation, it says to like pair it through the app and not through like your device. This makes no sense. It's the most confusing thing ever. I guarantee if I just used it on the phone, it'd be nice and easy. But there is like a Windows app, so you'd assume it'd be nice and easy as well. Okay, so no, it isn't none of these. So no, then this won't work with these. I was trying to like use the printed device wizard, but it's not giving me the option for this specific one. Yeah, I've already tried that pairing it from Windows as well. Now if I go to device manager. Yeah, I did try that. I'll try it again though. Bluetooth, P21. Second, no, let's do to Bluetooth. Bluetooth devices. P21. Remove device, yes. Okay, so that's being removed now. But I still can't seem to find it in the app or anything. When I said the app, the printed driver wizard, but that's for a different model of printer from this company. Alright, well let me try closing the Nelco app then. And then try reopening it. Net error connection timeout, just had there. Alright, it just cut out for a second, does to me, but that's what that was. P21 is showing more than once. Still not showing up. And I click print, just get some Chinese writing showing, and then nothing. This is annoying because I really wanted to like label everything up. I can't even figure out to get back to the thing with the devices now. Can you try add new printer wizard? How would I go about add a new printer wizard? I've got a printer wizard here for a different model of the Nelco, but it wants me to actually like, connect to the device first, which I'm unable to. Let me try USB. Because there's an option for USB on this device installer. USB, next, search in printer. I don't think anything's going to show up though.
Mainly because this is for a different model from same company. Yeah, it's just spinning circle constantly. The Sage printer. I think it's USB-C, so let me just try another USB-C cable that I know is definitely data. And then it's actually longer as well. Alright, let's move that one. So put this up here and I'll plug it with this cable. See if it makes any difference. I've just seen a light, there's a light flashing on this thing now though. I don't know if there was a light flashing on there before. That might just be like a charging light though. Probably. Have you tried first pairing with Windows or Bluetooth and then tried adding the printer using Printer Wizard? No. Printer Wizard. Let me search for that. I can't see anything called Printer Wizard on the on Windows. Would that just be in the printers and devices? Printers and scanners, and just add printer scanner. Because I did try doing that yesterday, I'm pretty sure. On the devices, USB composite device. Print. No, still not there. Add printer scanner. Searching for printers and scanners. Yeah, this is what I tried yesterday. Add printers or scanners. And then it was just searching and timed out. I'm plugged in via USB right now though. But it's showing up on the devices that's connected. A device. Let me go to Device Manager. See if I can pick it up via USB. Ports. I guess COM4, update driver, search automatically. Best driver is already installed, god damn it. Okay. Nope, nothing working via USB. I thought this would be like simple. Tried like literally everything I can think of. Let's add it back as a Bluetooth device. Maybe the Bluetooth pairing creates a port. I'll try pairing it again now. I got a blue light on it for a second. I think that just means it's like connecting. Or something? Yeah. Now it's gone blue again. It's paid, I think. Printers and scanners. Add printer scanner. Oh, back up. Thank you very much for your life. Hello everyone. Yeah, what's going on, TK Electronics? How you doing? Yeah, it's not showing up at all in printers or scanners. One show up in here. Here. I can't even see where to add it anymore. Let me close this app and reopen it. I think that's just for templates though, rather than like what device I'm paired to. I think it's like probably the worst app in the world, basically. I don't think it's going to work. I tend to just throw this thing out. Also, I just realized I frozen the top down. 1 second. There you go. Yeah, it's all paid and everything. Is it just frozen? Oh, okay, now it's frozen again. There you go. Yeah, it's paid in Windows, yeah. If I go to Bluetooth devices, it's showing under Bluetooth devices and it's paid. But it won't show up on the printers or anything like that if I try adding it as a printer. Add a Bluetooth, wireless, or network discover printer. Let's try this. What type of Bluetooth device does this show? Unknown, I think. One second. Right. Let me display capture. There you go. Other devices, P21 paid. Oh, wait, it's behind this screen. 1 second. There you go. Can you see that now? P21 paid. And choose a device or print it to add this PC. Nothing showing up. It's just taking me to a website. And this app here is just spinning. Search a printer. The other one. Bluetooth there. See, I'm confused. It's in here as well, and unspecified. See, I'm so confused by this. Can't see anything in the app or nothing. It's just a piece of crap, basically. Don't think it's gonna work. COM5, yeah, I can see it's on COM5. That is your printer port. Oh, okay, so yes, if I go to device manager here. So we've got it over on two ports for some reason. Yeah, there's the serial port connect created. You can test with telnet or putty. Can I use telnet from command prompt? It's been a while. Ah, telnet is no longer with Windows. Ah, damn. Uh, kind of with the USB. It comes up as like an unknown device, unknown composite device or something. I did try Bluetooth, but it didn't show up. Would local work on, you think? That would be network based, I guess. That's what the parent did something, yeah. Yeah, it is like connected and stuff. But I just don't know how to actually like print from it. Makes no sense. Yeah, I think I'm gonna give up on this stupid thing. I'm like literally out of ideas. The only other thing I can think of, I will try. Let me go and download BlueStacks. Oh, I think doing it with BlueStacks is a pain, wasn't it, if I remember correctly. Oh, we'll have a look now. Wait, did we install BlueStacks yesterday? Yeah, we did. Do I have it installed? BlueStacks, yes. No, we don't. We just got to install it. Okay. Oh, yeah, I remember why we didn't do it, because we would have to reset the computer and enable hardware virtualization to be able to install BlueStacks. That's why we decided to run it natively. BlueStacks no good. Okay, down. Try going back to that wizard. Or pick local printer. Can we see the one we want here? Because I can't see 5 showing. And it's only going up to 4. Let's have a look. Where's it here? We've got 5 and 6 showing here. But we've only got 4 here. Yeah, there is something about the. Are you sure it's actually supporting the Windows? I'm checking the website. There's no mention about it. Yeah, because on the website somewhere it says like it says the app version and it says Windows 10, and this is from the Microsoft Store, the app that we're using. There's a GitHub with a script for ESP to control it. Oh, great! Another ESP project just to get this printer working. If we click 5 here and we click properties, it says LPT, but doesn't say. No. If I knock this thing off, okay, so that's off now. So this should refresh. Apparently not. The app is in Windows, but that is not the printer the app is used for. There are the printers. In the app, you can select this printer and everything though. Like within the Windows app, you can select this printer. That's why I'm super confused. Alright. Device manager. How? Can I refresh this? How do you refresh? Still campus connected. Yeah, I just done that one, scan for new hardware changes. Still showing up though. Bluetooth devices. If I still showing a device manager, yeah. Remove device. Device manager updated straight away. This is taking up 2 ports for some reason. Yeah, and when you select in the template, yeah. Maybe the templates can be saved in the cloud service or something. Maybe, yeah, maybe this is not going to work with the Windows. Bluetooth device, Bluetooth. It also shows us 2 devices here as well when you try to. That's only showing us 1 right now, is it? Done. So device manager. Now we have 2 again. Okay, I've just disabled one of them. No. Yeah, I don't think this is going to work. I'm going to have to find a way to do like a screen share something to the phone maybe. And it's strange when it goes up to 4 on there. I really thought this was going to be nice and simple, especially when I seen it was like a Windows app. I might have to, I don't think phone link can emulate your screen like Windows phone link. I think you can only pull messages and phone calls and stuff. So maybe I need like a cast 2, but I don't want to do cast 2 because I have to touch the screen. I want something where I can use like the keyboard and mouse to remotely control the phone maybe. Or I could just look at fixing the phone, but I do prefer using the computer. We've got the parts here. Just haven't got around to actually fixing the phone. I keep forgetting, if I'm going to be honest. So I guess this label printer is still a no-go for now, which is frustrating to say the least. Alright, let me see if I can find them stupid little boards that we need for the duck. I don't think I put them anyway. Sensible. That's the word. It might be in a drawer. screen pie or something, is it? How do I even pronounce that? Skirpy pie? Scrypy? Is that excellent? I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm sorry, James. But is that an app that I can use to control the screen? I've got a bag full of these modules somewhere because we only bought them like a couple of days ago. No, that's potentiometers, screws. What's in here? Oh no, I think these are buck converters. I think these are step voltage up. Or there's something else. I don't even know what these are. Voltage in, out and ground. Yes, got to be a buck converter or something. Where the hell are the boards we bought the other day? We've only had them a couple of days. Kind of lost them already. Oh, what's in here? I just dropped something. No, these are something else. This is why I need to get the label working. Label machine working. Were these the ones? No, these are different, but once again, these are variable. I don't know what voltage these can take in. These can do 5, 8, 9, and 12 out though. But we do need label makers and like label everything properly. It really gives you a one-to-one of the form of full control. Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah, I'll have to look into that. Oh, what's in here? Oh no, this is the other board that we're looking for the other day. This is for the retrobright setup. Once we get the heater, even though we need to still figure out a power supply for that heater, it's 120 watt. It's like 10 amp or something, 12 volt, 120 watt. I think that's like 10 amp. But yeah, this is like a temperature sensor. This is a temperature control module. It's got 3 little like momentary switches there, some built-in like functionality, set the temperature you want. And it'll knock the heating element on and off basically as needed. And we've got a little case in here too for it. So we're waiting for the heating element to turn up, and then I've got to figure out power supply. But I think my hand's like on like a laptop charger that does that kind of voltage and current I need. So it's not that, but this is why we need to get the label to make it working. Because I forget what these stupid things are. It's not these, I don't think. Because I think these are like amps for a Bluetooth thing. Because we've got out, left, right, 5 volts in. So these are like an amp or something, but we've got so many little boards here that I can't keep track of them all. That's why I was like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna get the cheapest label and make it just so we can start labeling things. Yeah, they're not in here. I don't understand how I lose stuff so fast. And I can't remember what kind of bag they're in either. I'm going to be fully honest. But I feel like I've searched everywhere. Oh wait, are they in here maybe? In this black bag, they might be. There's something in here. What's in here? We have way too much random stuff, guys. Let's see, I think this is it. Yeah, this is it. These are all. Sweet. Yeah, this can input, it doesn't even say on here. This is why I need to get labels to write. I think it can take basically up to 24 volts and it can output up to like 0.4, I think maybe. Up to 24 or something like that. It's got a little adjustable thing, adjustable resistor there, you adjust with the screwdriver. So
that is the things that we're going to need. Don't need these. This. Our DF player. We've got our silicone wires. For the first time, I've actually got some silicone wire. I thought it was going to be a lot bigger than this, the box. I was a little bit like, oh, when it turned out. And I'm kind of glad I went for the one that's more meterage. Thinner. It's thicker than I wanted, but the gauge is thinner. Because normally we use 22, we went for a 24 this time. I can't remember how many meters this is, like 7 or 9 or something like that it's meant to be. But there was ones which were like 3 meters, and I was thinking, oh, I'm going to use 3 meters in 2 seconds. I don't think this is going to last long. We've got a range of different colors. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. I reckon it's pre-tinned wire, but I don't know. When people say that and it's like tinned all the way through, to me that's sus. And I think it's just aluminium wire and they're lying. Surely we could just cut a cross section. If we had a better microscope, we could. See better. Like I've seen some people like, I haven't got the money for them. I dread to think how many thousands and thousands they cost. But some like ridiculously good microscopes, like optical ones where you can just like, oh my God, the frame rate on that then. Where you can just zoom in like basically infinitely. Any lights on here? Okay, it's a bit too much light now. Yeah, I can't get that to focus very well. Maybe I'm too close to it. Yeah, it's hard to tell. I can't see any copper there though. Did you open a web shop? No, I haven't opened a web shop. What do you mean a web shop? There's me looking on the microscope. I didn't even change the view for you guys on the stream. So yeah, we've got basically everything we need. So this, the wire, so it should be a bit easier to do. This is the TF card we need. I've got a card reader in the other room as well. This is our last ESP model we have here. DF player, we got 2 of them. I don't even know if we're going to need this or not yet, because I don't know what power supply we're actually going to use. I'm probably going to have to pick up another power supply, because I actually don't think I've got a power supply here. We're going, we can build it with, probably. It's going to be maxing on current probably. It's like a 550 milliamp one. We realistically need about 1 amp, maybe 2. We have a lot of new stuff. Yeah, too many new stuff. It makes my wallet sad. We had to do too much buying. We have got these funnels. So it's only like, shit, I almost fell over something. The only like bargain we've had lately was these funnels here. Like a 2-pack of these, I think was like close to like £5. You could buy them singly from the same seller on the same listing for like 40 pence or 60 pence, I don't know, cheap. So I just bought 2 quantity of the single one. They're not like the biggest or the best, but they're okay. Everything else we've had has cost us an absolute fortune. What adapter do I have here? 6 volt, 500 milliamp. I did look at a job lot of some cables though, because I tempted just to try and buy some. Like some will have DC attachments. It's just trying to find a decent one with the right amperage. but we can make use of some of these because we have, do we have 4? 5. We've used most of the females already. We have 3 left, but we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 males with pigtails, so we can get our hands on like some old phone chargers. Most phone chargers are not going to be 1 amp, that's the problem. Maybe like routers or something like that, but just like, you know, old, just DC power supplies basically. 12 volt ones, 5 volt ones, etc. Hopefully 1 amp and above. And then we can just, if they haven't got a DC barrel jack, then we can just add our own with these. And we still got 3 of these left. These are not like the best, they're really stiff, but they were cheap and it came with both sets. They do the job, especially because we're having to buy so many different stuff. It's handy to have. Like, I wish I could have every part and everything I need, but we can't. What else did we buy? I think that was basically it. Oh, I do have a charger of some kind here though. I think this is for the laptop that we're using. It doesn't have a DC. There's an adapter for that. But I don't think this does the current that we need. Let's have a look. I can't even see any. Oh, yeah. Can't even see, oh wait, there you go, down the bottom. 65 watt, 33 amp, 19 volt. 19 volt, 65 watt. Problem is, I do use this. This one is for a working laptop, so I might have a look around and see if I've got any more. But it would be nice just to try and get my hands on, because we're making a lot of like stuff, a whole bunch of like these. Because obviously we can modify outputs with like bows and a couple of bits and pieces, like a couple of the wall ones and a couple of these. And a job lot, because otherwise if I'm looking to buy a specific one, like new, I don't know how much do people charge for these, like £30 to £60 maybe, I'm not too sure. And I think like maybe like £10ish for like a 1 amp ball jack, I think they are about, maybe a little bit more. Whereas I think I was looking for about £30. There's a lot of job lots of like power supplies going for that, but 50% of the ones in them lots are like pretty trash. But I think that might be a more cost-effective option for our power supply needs. We are going to get a desktop power supply at some point and a hot air station. I don't know what to get first though, to be honest. But I need to like not spend too much too often, because I do need still other projects to do on this. And I'm not like absolutely loaded, so trying to buy stuff all the time is it's quite difficult to manage funds. Gonna try maybe listing some controllers for sale soon to see if we can like recoup some budget for the channel via that, because that should help, and then I can put them funds towards something, maybe some more controllers or building something, or half and half, or I could use it towards because I keep saying I want to try like an old Game Boy or PlayStation. I just want to like venture out into something new, basically. That's like a repair and restoration. I'm assuming it's going to be a repair, because I don't want to pay a fortune for something. And most of the time, if something's like old, it's been chucked to the side, then it's probably not working. So I'm assuming it's going to have to be a repair job and restoration on something older. I'm not really comfortable trying to like buy like a new device yet, like a PlayStation 5 or an Xbox Series X or a Switch or anything like that. I will eventually try HDMI replacements and stuff on them, and then potentially go from there. But I do really enjoy the making aspects and stuff more than anything, I think. But it'd be nice if I can do some devices that I can potentially sell on for profit. Who knows, with some of the retro devices, I might keep one of them. The same with the controllers. I'm going to keep like a couple of the controllers.
But the more generic ones, the ones I've got lots of, then we can sell them on. Oh, I'm just dropping modules everywhere though. We should put these maybe somewhere safe so we don't lose them. If I put them all in the same bag, I think I've already lost the other DF player though. Where's that gone to? Did I yeet that somewhere? Oh, my foot! Just sitting on my foot. Painful. Oh, there you go. So now they're all in the bag together. So over the coming next few days and streams, that's going to be what we're working on. This stack might be a bit more difficult to work with, I'm not too sure, because the other one we had loads of room in the head. So that's where I moved up the little green board here, like the power inverter or whatever it is. Because originally we had that on the bottom and it was causing the duct to like go brrr and he couldn't spin around, he was catching something. So I had to undo all of that off stream, move it, all the wires up here and to the back of the battery pack, which is in its head area, which is not really much clearance, it's about that much gap in between, I think. And then he worked fine. His arms are a little bit janky. We have to pay attention how the arms go when we take this one apart, but it might have less space. So you see these eyes, they move when he like dances. So there's obviously something taking up space in that head behind it to make that move. Hopefully there's nice space in there. I just didn't want to go for the same exact one again, so that we'll mix it up. Even though we got shafted this one, because it turns out it was an Amazon return. The tape is already missing off the box, and we opened it and it was all like dirty and scuffed up. But I just couldn't be bothered sending it back or anything. So yeah, that's the plan for the next stream, along with just cycling things through the whitening process to see how they turn out. Speaking of whitening process, I'm going to go and have a quick look at the what's it called? The whitening that we're doing. I'm still sitting here with these goggles on as well. I look like a lunatic. It's hard to tell if it's making any difference, I'm going to be honest. I need to flip this one the other way around though, so I can get more UV light. There's certainly an eye-watering smell coming from there. Well, I can't really smell it too much, but I can, even with the goggles on, I can feel it when I open that box. I don't know if that's all the UV lights or the chemicals, or the combination of the UV lights and the chemicals. But them chemicals are really cold, so the process is going to be much slower. Alright, so I think I'm probably going to wrap up the stream here, just because it's getting late. And I don't really fancy starting this project just yet, because obviously it's quite late. I'd rather take the deck apart when I'm a bit, like, not half asleep, just so I'm more aware of how we need to go back together so we don't have the issues we did last time. That controller whitening is going to probably take, I'm going to leave it in there until tomorrow probably, and hopefully it will be nice and white. Basically, I don't think I've got a timer on the LEDs. It's got like some functions on the remote. I think it's just like dim brightness and make it flash. So yeah, we'll have a look tomorrow to see how white that is. I don't know how we're going to be able to compare, to be honest. Well, I guess we can just check the my plan was, which I completely forgot, I was going to get something that was white holding next to it, so you guys could see. We should print a whitening chart maybe, or get one of them like teeth whitening charts or something, and we can just hold it next to the things we're whitening, just to gauge how much difference and stuff. Be really like scientific with it. I forgot I cut with the slits in this. It's really satisfying to cut with the blade. Making a schematic for Ducko V2. Oh, nice. Thank you very much, Farm Tech. You're the duck father. All right. I got a couple of bits and pieces I need to do before I head to bed. So I'm gonna wrap it up here, guys. If I'm not too tired, I'll stream tomorrow. I do need to take a break at some point just to try to get a bit more rest and a couple of early nights. So we'll see. Maybe I'll do every other day or something, but I get bored and I'd rather stream than sleep or like doom scroll. No, they live with you. You need to give half. You need duck maintenance. All right. I'll catch you guys tomorrow possibly, or on the next stream. And we can potentially start with this, depending on how much time we have. This or the UV, we'll figure something out anyway. Take it easy, guys. Thank you very much for everybody who's popped by tonight. Sorry it's a much shorter stream than normal, only an hour and a half. It did take me, I was home for a while, but I was soldering off stream, getting the retrobright setup finish, soldering the cables for the power injection on there, and then doing all the ones on the lid and everything. So that's all running now, and we have stuff whitening in it. It's bright. It's not as bright as I would have thought, but who knows? Only time will tell. And it's not really a true test at the moment because these are already fairly white anyway. If we can get something that's really, really yellowed, and maybe print out one of them charts I was on about to get a hands-on one, that would be ideal. I can probably look at printing one myself anyway, a yellowness chart or something like that. Maybe rather than doing like from black to white, I'll do a series of color blocks from brown to white, and see if that works. And I'll print it out, laminate it maybe with matte laminate, and then maybe mount it to some cardboard or something like that. So we've got something we can test with if we're going to do a lot of whitening and stuff. But once we get a heater, it's going to step up our whitening to like a whole next level. But we are going to go through chemical a lot faster, because this we might be able to reuse a handful of times. Once we start heating it, we're going to be able to maybe reuse it twice if we're lucky, and it's going to be nowhere near as effective because it will degrade the chemical faster. The UV light will and the heat will, so it's just going to be like pfft. But it should be a lot more effective for whitening. See you later. Great stream. Cheers. Thank you very much, guys. I'll stop rambling on now, and I will catch you guys next stream. Thank you very much to everybody, and enjoy the rest of your day.